Hey everyone, welcome to Data Millennials. I am Atul and I'm super excited to talk about the coalesce function in today's video. So let's move ahead and explore about this coalesce function. So what exactly is this coalesce function and how we can use in our SQL queries? So most often you will find in a table that a particular column value is null, and if you want to replace that null value with an alternate value or a default value, then you can use this coalesce function. So in a simpler word, coalesce function lets you return an alternative value if an expression or a column's value is null. This means that if you want to replace the null value, then you can use either the alternative columns value or you can use your own default value to replace that null value. So let's go and see this particular table where we have this table email data.promotional mail, and in this table we have email data where a lot of email has been shared with multiple subscriber and whether they have opened this email or not, and if they have opened that email then whether they have clicked on a particular link or not, and what is the time, or you can say at which hour the email has been opened by the user. So you can see here that we have this send date, then we have this email opening time here as well as the email opening date. Now what we need to check is that if there is any null values within this column which is mail opening time, then we want to replace that null value with a certain or a default value. So we'll run this query where we have written that select star from the email data dot promotional mail, which is our table where mail opening time is null. If I run this query, then I can see that there are 4 records where our mail opening time is null. Now if it's null and you're putting your data into some report for calculations, then that will not be the best approach to put null values in the data. So while you are extracting data, you have to clean your data also, and in order to clean that data, what you can do here is that you can take the average opening time or you can take the average hour on which a user basically opens their email, and you can put that value as the default value for mail opening time, and for that we will use this coalesce function. So instead of this null, what we'll do is that we will replace this null with 11 a.m. time. So what we'll do is that we'll simply put the query like this, select, and we'll say subscriber ID, then we will take this original mail opening time and then we will use this coalesce function. Within this coalesce function, the first parameter will be the column in which there is a null value or you want to evaluate that column. So for us, the first column is mail opening time, and if that mail opening time has a null value, then we want to replace it with a certain value which is 11 a.m. time for us. So I'll put simply 11 and then I'll rename this column as final mail opening time. Right now what we have to do is here is that we have to put this table name from the table name, and if I run this query, you will see that you have subscriber ID, mail opening time and final mail opening time as your result set. Now for all of those rows which have mail opening time present there in numeric format, you will see the same value. This means that this coalesce function has evaluated this mail opening time column, and when mail opening time column is not null, then it's putting its original value, and if the mail opening time column is null, then it will put 11 a.m. So let's go and put one more filter here saying that where mail opening time is null. And now if I run this query, ideally we should get those 4 records where mail opening time was null, and the final mail opening time should be 11 as we had given it as a default value. So the result is there. We have the subscriber ID where their mail opening time is null and the final mail opening time is 11, because we have replaced this null value with this 11 as a default opening time. Now if you want to learn or understand more about SQL, then you can click on the right side to watch my other SQL videos. Else, if you want to learn about Excel for data analytics, you can click on the left side of this video.